Alright, hey everybody, Myo here, and today we're going to be playing some Pokemon, doing some VGC 2017 battles on that Ranked Rating Championship Battle Spot ladder. We have an opponent from Japan. We're at 1634 right now with we only lost 2 battles. I'm not sure how many games we've played total, but I think it's like 10 or something like that. Anyway, we're doing pretty good. So our opponent here is running Pheromosa, Tapu Fini, Arcanine, Mimikyu, Snorlax, and Ninetales. So I'm thinking my Arcanine's a pretty solid champion here. He deals really well with the Pheromosa, the Ninetales. He can also intimidate the Snorlax and the Mimikyu. So that sounds like a pretty solid plan for me. But do I want to lead Ninetales? I'm not sure. I definitely feel like Tapu Koko is pretty solid here as well. And Garchomp. I think Tapu Koko Garchomp is going to be pretty good. I am leaning towards bringing Celesteela because he does have access to Trick Room, and I feel like he might set it up. He probably has Pheromosa in case he can't get Trick Room up. And Ninetales, and Arcanine's pretty middle ground, so that makes sense. I definitely want Arcanine, I know that. But the last Pokemon I want to bring is either going to be Snorlax or Celesteela. I'm kind of leaning more towards Celesteela here. I don't really see much of a reason for me to bring my own Ninetales. If I had Freeze Dry on my Ninetales, then maybe. Let's see, he's probably going to lead. Well, I don't have much time to switch up my lead or anything, so I'm going to just go with what I got. I don't want to try and switch it up and then mix up with the Pokemon that I didn't want to bring. That would be awful. So we're doing pretty good with this team, though. We're climbing the ladder pretty well. We're at like 1634 rating. And hopefully we can continue to climb, but we might drop down. Because I don't think I'm the greatest, but I'm practicing. I'm trying to get better. I want to be able to perform really well at the beginning of the VGC 2018 circuit, because it's going to be the same rules at the very beginning. Usually. I say that, but it could change. Alright, so Discharge is definitely what I want to go for here. It'll hit Tapu Fini for super effective damage. And then I could Poison Jab into the Tapu Fini and pretty much ensure that I knock it out if he stays in, but he could switch it out. So I think Rock Slide is going to be better because he's probably going to want to set up the Trick Room. And if I Rock Slide and Discharge, I think that just gives me a lot more opportunity for things to go my way. He's actually going to switch out into his Snorlax right now. That's kind of scary. So we are going to Rock Slide here. Does a hefty amount of damage on Snorlax. Not really. Does kind of tickles it, but that's okay. We break the Disguise on Mimikyu. Then we're going to Discharge here. Obviously, it's not going to affect our Garchomp. It's going to do... Man, that did mediocre damage to those 2 Pokemon. Mimikyu does get the Trick Room off. I don't have a way to deal with Trick Room with this team. I don't have any way to taunt. What do I do here? I think I protect Tapu Koko. And then I think I switch an Arcanine here for the Intimidate. I think I protect Tapu Koko, switch an Arcanine for the Intimidate. Then I'm going to have to switch out my Tapu Koko for Celesteela. I could have led Arcanine Snorlax, or not, I could have led Arcanine and Celesteela. That might have been a better lead option, but maybe not because of the Tapu Fini. You see the Belly Drum, that kind of sucks because he's going to get that, he's going to do a lot of damage to himself, but he's going to raise his attack, then he's going to eat his berry. I could try and Will-O-Wisp it. Mimikyu's gonna Charm. That just lowers my physical attack, right? That's fine. He doesn't know that my Arcanine is a special attacker. So I think what I want to do with Tapu Koko is either switch in Garchomp or Celesteela, because he's probably gonna go for like a return onto... He might go into Arcanine, because Arcanine is pretty threatening with the Will-O-Wisp. I think I should bring in Celesteela. And then I do think that I should go for a Will-O-Wisp onto the Snorlax. Yeah, I believe that's going to be my best option. I feel like I'm making some misplays right now, though. I'm not sure what they are. We see a return. I was considering bringing Garchomp into that slot. Then he would have took some rough skin damage, but seeing how much damage that my Celesteela took from a return... Oh, I can't burn because that's why I felt like I was doing misplays. That is exactly the reason why. Because of the terrain. Let's see, we're going to protect Celesteela, and we're going to have to protect our Arcanine here. Just to try... Whoops, not Flamethrower. Let's see, how many more turns of Trick Room? 2 more turns. And then he has 2 more turns of the terrain as well. Okay. I do think protecting here is a pretty solid option. But I think maybe Inferno Overdriving into the Snorlax is also pretty solid. Because he might expect me to protect my Arcanine, right? So let's go for the Z move, Inferno Overdrive into the Snorlax. He knows he can pretty much 2-hit KO Celesteela if he returns it, so... Ooh. Protecting Arcanine would have been better. I'm definitely making misplays right now, guys. I'm definitely making some misplays. I think bringing Tapu Koko in is going to be the best option, though, because I can protect. Yeah, I have to bring Tapu Koko in. Because I can protect with Tapu Koko. And then I change up the terrain. Then I Thunderbolt the Mimikyu. Or I bring in Garchomp, hope that he doesn't target down my Garchomp. And then go for a Poison Jab. No, I think Poison Jab is just effective. No, it should be super effective against Mimikyu, right? I think I'm gonna... this is dumb. Why did I do that? I should have brought in my Tapu Koko, because I could have protected. I'm gonna Heavy Slam here on the Mimikyu. And then I am going to... Oh man, I should what does he have? I don't know what he has in the back, so I'm gonna just go for Rock Slide. Actually, I'm gonna go for Earthquake. Yeah, because it's not gonna have any effect on Celesteela. We see a Crunch come out into Celesteela. Wow, that does a lot of damage. That did so much more than I expected it to do. I don't know why I expected it to do less. Alright, my attack harshly fell. He charmed me. Here's an Earthquake. I pretty much just threw this game away. I played so poorly. I shouldn't have went for Earthquake because now I'm bringing in Tapu Koko. I let him get set up. There's not really anything I can do. So I'm gonna forfeit, because I know that I lost the match. It's a waste of my time to try and play this through, because I'm just gonna knock out my Tapu Koko with an Earthquake. I mean, I could protect Tapu Koko, go for the Earthquake, hope it does like enough damage to knock out Mimikyu or Snorlax, but I've already charmed it, it's not going to be enough. Alright, so I am gonna do a second battle, because that was just ridiculous with how bad I played. Warm-up game, right guys? Warm-up game. I'm frustrated that I lost that. I'm really frustrated that I did that, because I just felt as I was playing that I was playing poorly. And then I realized, oh, I actually am playing very poor right now. Yes, I do want to continue battling. I want to try and redeem myself there. So we're at 13 battles, 10 wins, and 3 losses. We were originally at like 10 wins and 2 losses, but unfortunately things happen and we lose games. Alright, let's change up the music again. So we're at 1616 rating. Hopefully we can pick up a win on this next game, get our rating back up there a little bit. Because I believe my rating was like 1634, I think, is what it was. Anyway, I'm not sure, but oh well, that's fine. Oh, it is taking a long time to find an opponent. I guess I'll see you guys when I find one. And we have found another opponent from Japan with a rating of 1571. They're running a team with Pikachu on it. This should be interesting. It's a QR team. What do I want to do here? They got Pikachu, Porygon Z, Tapu Koko, Alolan Muck, Flygon, and Gigalith. Okay, what can I do here? I would assume the Pikachu is going to have like the ability Lightning Rod. However, that's not going to stop me from being able to go for a Discharge. But I think maybe I want to lead with Arcanine and Ninetales. Garchomp, Tapu Koko. I think I'm going to lead with Garchomp, Tapu Koko, bring Ninetales and Arcanine in the back. That's what I'm more used to. I'm kind of just falling back onto my comfortable playstyle, I think. Because if I do that, maybe I can start getting some wins again. I think my problem was I just wasn't feeling comfortable enough. Now I am, you know, we'll get this win. We'll do our best. I might lose, but hey. I gotta be confident, right? Alright, so we were challenged by Pokemon Trainer Badge. Rating of like 1570 something, so fairly good player. There's the Pikachu and the Tapu Koko, as expected. So that's kind of cool. I like seeing that. I'm assuming Pikachu is Lightning Rod. So I want to Discharge here. I know it's not going to be very effective. But since I'm in the electric terrain, I believe it'll still do more damage than the Dazzling Gleam. Let's see, 80. 80. I think that's how it works, if I remember correctly. If I'm wrong, someone please correct me on this. If I'm doing the wrong thing, correct me, please. We can Poison Jab or we can Rock Slide here. I do think Rock Slide is the better option, just for the chance to flinch and its neutral damage. I mean, Earthquake would obviously be great, but that's such an aggressive play if I protected and went for Earthquake. Ooh, we see a Fake Out on a Garchomp. I actually did not expect that. I would have expected a Fake Out more onto the Tapu Koko. Okay, Lightning Rod. Doesn't affect my Garchomp, but it will do a little bit of damage to my Tapu Koko. Alright. I think what I need to do here is I can protect my Tapu Koko and Earthquake. I think that's my best bet. What does he have in the back that could... He doesn't really have much that can switch into an Earthquake except for Flygon, I think. I think Porygon Z is just neutral, or I mean just normal type. So I think I protect. Yeah, I think I protect and Earthquake. Because that should knock out his two Pokemon. Because I think he's going to be aggressive here. We see a Protect from the Pikachu. A little bit defensive with that Pikachu. We are going to Earthquake here. He might have predicted me to go for an Earthquake. Maybe not though, I'm not sure. Alright. So I got rid of that. Now, the question here is, do I switch out my Garchomp? I guess it really depends on what he brings in. Flygon, okay. So yeah, I think I do switch out Garchomp. I think I switch out my Garchomp for the Arcanine. I don't really know what Flygon does, actually. So I don't know if I need Intimidate or if I would rather have my Ninetales out. I think I want my Ninetales out. Oh, whoops, I don't want to switch my Tapu Koko. I want to Dazzling Gleam, I mean, with Tapu Koko, and switch into Ninetales. That's what I want to do. Didn't mean to try and switch out Tapu Koko. I meant to try and switch out Garchomp for Ninetales. There we go. Can't be making minor errors like that. Gotta make my plays optimal. Okay, so we see a Draco. It doesn't affect Ninetales. Awesome, that's great. We're gonna Dazzling Gleam here. He's trying to get rid of my Garchomp. It's super effective on that Flygon. Does a lot of damage to both his Pokemon. We do see a Thunderbolt, though, unfortunately, into my Tapu Koko. That's probably knocking it out. But that's going to allow me to bring my Garchomp back in. And I think Rock Slide is going to be the best option for me, because I'm Scarfed. So I think that I'm going to be like the fastest thing on the field. I don't know for sure. I could even Dragon Claw the Flygon and definitely get it knocked out, but I do believe going for Rock Slide, and because Blizzard will hit, there's no way Blizzard misses, and Ninetales, there's no way he's going down this turn with the Focus Sash on, unless there's something I'm missing. I don't think he's going down, because Ninetales is already pretty fast too. Alright, so I'm feeling confident. I feel like we're starting to climb back up again. Had a pretty bad game previously, but I'm making up for it. I've been trying to play at least like a couple times a day. Pikachu avoids the Rock Slide. That's unfortunate. I was hoping that it would be enough to just knock Pikachu out, but that's okay, because Flygon flinched and couldn't move. So Flygon was faster than my Ninetales, huh? Did not know that. I'm not the greatest with speed tiers. If you watch my previous video, I say it all the time. I'm just not good with speed tiers. That's one of the reasons why when I first started playing, a lot of my Pokemon were bulky sets, and I felt like a lot of people weren't expecting it, and it did really well. Okay, there's Muck. I'm gonna switch Garchomp out into Arcanine. Then I can bring Garchomp back out and just go for the Earthquake and pretty much ensure that I win. Let's just Blizzard here. I don't want to be Rock Sliding and Blizzard and have like Muck pull something off. I'm going to try and burn the Muck also with my Arcanine, because it could be a minimized set and I don't want to deal with that. Okay, Muck uses Protect here. And the only way I can see him winning right now is if that Muck is minimized set and I don't get a burn or some kind of status condition on him. Because I have the Hail, and if I have the burn... Okay, there's the Black Sludge. It might be minimized set. So definitely want to go for Z-Power, Z-Will-O-Wisp onto the Muck. And then I think a Blizzard. Actually, I'm just going to switch my Ninetales out here into my Garchomp. Because then if he hits my Garchomp, he'll also take some, what's the word I'm looking for? Some rough skin damage. Alright, so there's the Z Will-O-Wisp. So we should pretty much guarantee that we win the game. I just gotta be smart if it is minimized set. Alright, there we go. Now that Muck is burned. We do see a Poison Jab come out, probably into the Ninetales slot. Yep, so it hits my Garchomp, not very effective. It's going to take some nice rough skin damage. Will also take some damage from the Hail, and then he'll be burned as well. I was expecting him to go for like a minimize that turn, but I guess not, yeah? There's the Black Sludge. But there's the burn damage. I'll just protect my Arcanine and Earthquake right now. Because Garchomp's going to be the fastest thing on the field. Match was forfeit. Okay, cool. Pretty much ensures that I get a win right there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry the first battle was, me just misplaying really bad. But anyway... Like I said, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, go into that like button, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, all that good stuff really does help me out, and I really do appreciate it. So thanks again, and goodbye, friends.